Welcome to Wise Words, where we explore the truths that can help you live a healthier and more fulfilling life, especially as you age. Today, we're diving into a topic that many might find surprising. While walking is often touted as a great way to stay healthy, leading doctors are now warning that too much walking, especially after the age of 70, can actually accelerate the aging process. Yes, you heard that right. For years, we've been told that simply putting one foot in front of the other is the key to maintaining our health as we grow older. Walking is indeed beneficial. It keeps our hearts healthy and our minds engaged. However, relying solely on this activity might not be enough to prevent the physical decline that many experience with age. It's crucial to understand that our bodies undergo significant changes as we age, and those changes require a more comprehensive approach to fitness than just walking. As we hit our 70s, our bodies start to lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. This gradual loss of muscle can lead to decreased strength, reduced mobility, and an increased risk of falls, all of which can severely impact our independence. Unfortunately, many seniors believe that walking is sufficient to combat these issues. The truth is, while walking is excellent for cardiovascular health, it does little to preserve muscle mass or improve balance and flexibility. These are essential components of overall wellness that we often overlook. In this video, we will discuss the 5 critical areas of movement that you should prioritize instead of just walking. These areas are designed to enhance your strength, balance, flexibility, core stability, and joint protection, all of which are vital for maintaining independence and a high quality of life as you age. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of how to incorporate these essential movements into your daily routine, ensuring that you not only add years to your life, but also improve your overall well-being. Before we dive deeper into these topics, I want to hear from you. Have you noticed any changes in your body as you've grown older? Are there activities that have become more challenging for you lately? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights can help others in our community realize that they're not alone in facing these challenges. Remember, this isn't just about walking or any single exercise. It's about creating a well-rounded approach to health that encompasses various forms of movement. We're here to empower you with knowledge and practical tips that can make a real difference in your life. So, let's get started on this journey together and discover how you can move better, feel better, and live better. Stay tuned and make sure to engage with us in the comments section as we move forward in this video. Your participation not only enriches our community, but also helps us all learn from each other. Now, let's delve into the first essential area of movement that you need to focus on: strength training, the missing piece that walking alone cannot provide. As we age, our bodies undergo a series of natural changes that can significantly affect our health and mobility. Understanding these changes is crucial for maintaining our independence and quality of life, especially after the age of 70. In this part of the video, we will explore the concept of aging, the physiological changes that occur, and why these changes necessitate a more comprehensive approach to fitness than simply relying on walking. One of the most significant changes that occurs as we age is the gradual loss of muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. Research shows that starting in our 30s, we lose approximately 3 to 5% of our muscle mass per decade. This rate of loss accelerates after the age of 70, leading to a noticeable decline in strength and function. The implications of muscle loss are profound. It not only affects our physical capabilities, such as lifting, carrying, and standing up from a chair, but it also has a direct impact on our independence. Many seniors find that activities they once performed easily, like climbing stairs or carrying groceries, become increasingly difficult as their muscle strength diminishes. But muscle loss isn't the only concern. Aging also affects our balance and coordination. As we reach our 70s, the body's ability to maintain balance begins to decline due to the weakening of muscles and the deterioration of sensory systems responsible for spatial awareness. This decline can lead to an increased risk of falls, which is a significant concern for older adults. In fact, falls are the leading cause of injury among seniors, often resulting in serious complications such as fractures or long-term disabilities. Moreover, flexibility tends to decrease with age as well. Our joints become stiffer, and the range of motion can diminish, making everyday tasks more challenging. Imagine trying to reach for something on a high shelf or bending down to tie your shoes. These movements can become increasingly difficult if we don't actively work to maintain our flexibility and mobility. So, why is this understanding important? It highlights the need for a well-rounded fitness regimen that goes beyond walking. While walking is an excellent cardiovascular exercise, it does not adequately address the strength, balance, and flexibility needs of our aging bodies. In fact, relying solely on walking can contribute to further muscle loss and make us more susceptible to injuries. As we delve into this topic, I encourage you to reflect on your own experiences. Have you noticed any of these changes in your body? Perhaps you've found that tasks that once seemed trivial now require more effort. It's essential to recognize these signs because they can be indicators that it's time to adjust your approach to fitness. In the upcoming sections, we will introduce 5 critical areas of movement that you should prioritize to combat these effects of aging. By focusing on strength training, balance exercises, flexibility work, core stability, and joint protection, you can take proactive steps to enhance your physical health and maintain your independence. Your body is capable of remarkable adaptation, regardless of age. The key is to provide it with the right tools and movements to thrive. If you have any thoughts or experiences related to changes in your physical abilities as you age, I'd love for you to share them in the comments below. Your stories can inspire others who may be facing similar challenges. Let's move forward together and discover the strategies that will help us age gracefully and healthily. In our previous segment, we discussed the natural changes that occur in our bodies as we age. Now, let's delve deeper into why simply walking is not sufficient to maintain our health and well-being after the age of 70. While walking is an excellent form of exercise, it does not address all the critical aspects of fitness that our bodies require to thrive as we grow older. First and foremost, it's essential to recognize that walking primarily focuses on cardiovascular health. It gets our heart pumping, improves circulation, and can help manage weight. However, walking does very little to build or maintain muscle strength. As we've already discussed, muscle loss or sarcopenia is a significant issue for older adults. Relying solely on walking means we are not engaging the muscles necessary for everyday activities, such as standing up from a chair, lifting objects, or even climbing stairs. Consider this: when was the last time you felt challenged by a simple task, like carrying groceries or getting up from a low seat? These challenges are often signs that our muscle strength is declining. Walking alone cannot provide the resistance needed to stimulate muscle growth or maintenance. To combat muscle loss, it's crucial to incorporate strength training exercises into your routine. Moreover, balance is another critical aspect that walking does not adequately address. Walking on flat, predictable surfaces primarily engages our forward movement, but does not challenge our balance systems. As we age, our balance becomes increasingly important as falls can lead to severe injuries. Engaging in activities that promote balance, such as standing on one foot or practicing Tai Chi, is vital to maintaining stability and preventing falls. Additionally, flexibility is often overlooked when we think about fitness. Walking does not significantly improve our flexibility or range of motion. As we age, our joints can become stiff, leading to discomfort and limited movement. Incorporating stretching and mobility exercises into our routine is essential for keeping joints healthy and maintaining the ability to perform daily tasks comfortably. Imagine trying to reach for something on a high shelf or bending down to tie your shoes. These movements can become increasingly difficult without proper flexibility. Another important factor is core strength and posture. Walking does not engage the core muscles that support our spine and overall posture. Weak core muscles can lead to poor posture, causing discomfort and even contributing to chronic pain. Strengthening the core through targeted exercises is essential for maintaining proper alignment and function as we age. Finally, we must consider joint health. Walking, especially on hard surfaces, can lead to wear and tear on our joints. While it's important to stay active, we also need to protect our joints from excessive impact. Low-impact exercises, such as swimming or cycling, can provide excellent alternatives that minimize stress on the joints while still providing the benefits of exercise. In summary, while walking is a valuable form of exercise, it is not enough on its own to address the multifaceted needs of our aging bodies. To truly promote health and longevity, we must embrace a more comprehensive approach that includes strength training, balance exercises, flexibility work, core stability, and joint protection. I encourage you to reflect on your current fitness routine. Are you including a variety of activities that address these essential components? If not, it's time to consider making some changes. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What challenges have you faced when trying to maintain your fitness as you age? Your experiences can help foster a supportive community where we all learn from one another. Let's take the next step toward a healthier, more active lifestyle together. Now that we understand why walking alone isn't sufficient for maintaining optimal health as we age, let's explore the 5 essential movement areas that can truly make a difference in your overall well-being. These key components will help you maintain independence, strength, and mobility well into your golden years. 1. Strength training. The foundation of independence. Strength training is perhaps the most crucial element missing from a walking-only routine. After 70, your body naturally loses 3–5% of muscle mass per decade, a condition doctors call sarcopenia. This muscle loss directly impacts your ability to perform daily activities independently. Simple strength exercises can make a remarkable difference. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership to get started. Resistance bands, which are inexpensive and portable, can provide effective resistance for building muscle. Body weight exercises like modified push-ups against a wall, chair squats where you practice standing up and sitting down, and gentle leg raises while seated can all help maintain crucial muscle mass. The benefits extend far beyond just physical strength. Research shows that maintaining muscle mass is directly linked to improved immune function, better hormone regulation, and even enhanced cognitive abilities. Your muscles produce compounds that protect your brain and fight inflammation throughout your body. 2. Balance training. Your protection against falls. Balance training is your insurance policy against one of the most significant threats to independence: falls. Walking on flat, predictable surfaces doesn't challenge your balance systems enough to keep them sharp. Simple balance exercises can be incorporated into your daily routine. Try standing on one foot while brushing your teeth, starting with just a few seconds and gradually increasing the duration. Practice walking heel to toe as if on an imaginary tightrope. These exercises stimulate your vestibular system, inner ear and proprioceptors, position sensors in your joints, which are crucial for maintaining stability. What's fascinating is that balance training doesn't just prevent falls, it actually improves brain function. Your cerebellum, which coordinates movement, shares neural connections with parts of your brain responsible for memory and cognition. By challenging your balance, you're simultaneously giving your brain a workout. 3. Flexibility and mobility. keeping your body young. Flexibility exercises help maintain your range of motion, which naturally decreases with age. When your joints become stiff and your muscles tighten, everyday movements become increasingly difficult and uncomfortable. Gentle stretching routines that target major muscle groups can significantly improve your quality of life. Try shoulder rolls to release tension in your upper body, gentle neck stretches to maintain mobility in your cervical spine, and seated hamstring stretches to keep your legs limber. Hold each stretch for 15-30 seconds, breathing deeply to enhance the stretch. Improved flexibility doesn't just make movement easier, it also enhances circulation, bringing oxygen-rich blood to your muscles and organs. This increased blood flow can help reduce pain and stiffness while improving overall energy levels. 4. Core and posture. The invisible foundation, your core muscles, the ones surrounding your trunk and pelvis, provide stability for nearly every movement you make. Unfortunately, walking does very little to strengthen these crucial muscles. Poor posture isn't just an aesthetic concern, it can restrict your breathing, impair digestion, and contribute to chronic back pain. Simple core exercises like gentle abdominal contractions while seated, where you draw your navel toward your spine, can strengthen these muscles. Wall angels, where you stand against a wall and move your arms up and down while maintaining contact with the wall, can improve posture and shoulder mobility simultaneously. Strong core muscles provide the stable foundation that allows your lungs to fully expand, your digestive system to function efficiently, and even your heart to pump with less strain. 5. Joint protection. Preserving your mobility, your joints naturally experience wear and tear with age, and the repetitive impact of walking on hard surfaces can accelerate this process. Protecting your joints is essential for maintaining pain-free movement. Low-impact activities like swimming, water aerobics, or stationary cycling provide excellent cardiovascular benefits without stressing your joints. Chair yoga combines gentle movement with flexibility training in a safe, supported environment. Even simple adjustments, like walking on softer surfaces such as grass or a track instead of concrete, can make a significant difference in joint health. I encourage you to share in the comments which of these 5 areas you feel needs the most attention in your own fitness routine. Your insights might help others recognize gaps in their own exercise programs. In our next segment, we'll provide visual demonstrations of specific exercises for each of these essential movement areas, making it even easier for you to incorporate them into your daily routine. Now that we've explored the 5 essential movement areas, let's bring these concepts to life with clear, practical examples that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. I'll be demonstrating each exercise as I explain them, so you can follow along and see exactly how to perform these movements correctly. Strength training illustrations. Let's begin with strength training. As you can see, I'm holding a simple resistance band. These are inexpensive, portable, and incredibly effective. Watch as I demonstrate a seated row. I secure the middle of the band under my feet, hold the ends with both hands, and pull back while squeezing my shoulder blades together. This exercise strengthens your upper back and arms, crucial muscles for daily activities like opening doors or carrying groceries. For lower body strength, observe this chair squat technique. I start by sitting at the edge of a sturdy chair with my feet hip-width apart. Now, I lean slightly forward and stand up using my leg muscles, not my hands. Then, I slowly lower myself back to a seated position. Notice how I keep my knees aligned with my toes and maintain a straight back throughout the movement. This exercise mimics the motion of getting up from a chair or toilet, an essential skill for independence. For those with more limited mobility, even small movements can make a difference. Here's a seated leg extension. While sitting in your chair, straighten one leg until it's parallel to the floor. Hold for a few seconds, then lower it back down. This helps strengthen the quadriceps muscles in the front of your thigh which are critical for walking and climbing stairs. Balance training illustrations. Moving on to balance exercises, let me demonstrate the one-leg stand. I'm standing near a counter for safety, lifting one foot just an inch off the ground. Notice how I'm engaging my core and focusing my gaze on a fixed point to help maintain stability. Start with just 5-10 seconds on each leg, gradually working up to 30 seconds as your balance improves. Here's another effective balance exercise: the heel-to-toe walk. Watch as I place one foot directly in front of the other, as if walking on an imaginary tightrope. This challenges your balance systems in a different way than regular walking does. Try this for just 5-10 steps at first, using a wall or railing for support if needed. Flexibility and mobility illustrations. For flexibility, let me show you a simple seated spinal twist. Sitting upright in your chair, place your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind you on the chair. Gently twist to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Hold for 15-30 seconds, breathing deeply, then repeat on the other side. This helps maintain mobility in your spine, which is essential for turning to look behind you while driving or reaching for items. Another excellent flexibility exercise is the doorway chest stretch. As you can see, I'm standing in a doorway with my arms raised to shoulder height, elbows bent at 90 degrees, and forearms resting against the doorframe. Now I lean forward gently until I feel a stretch across my chest and hold for 20-30 seconds. This counteracts the forward, hunched posture many seniors develop over time. Core and posture illustrations. For core strength, this seated abdominal brace is perfect for beginners. Watch as I sit tall in my chair, place my hands on my abdomen, and gently draw my navel toward my spine without holding my breath. I maintain this contraction for 5-10 seconds while breathing normally. This subtle movement activates the deep core muscles that support your spine. To improve posture, try this wall alignment exercise. I'm standing with my back against the wall, with my heels, buttocks, shoulder blades, and head all touching the surface. Notice the natural curve in my lower back. I'm not flattening it completely against the wall. Hold this position for 30-60 seconds, focusing on keeping your chin level rather than tilted up or down. Joint protection illustrations. Finally, for joint protection, let me demonstrate a seated marching exercise. While sitting tall in your chair, lift one knee up toward the ceiling, then lower it and repeat with the other leg. This provides cardiovascular benefits similar to walking, but without the impact on your joints. For those with access to a pool, water walking is exceptional for joint health. The buoyancy of water reduces the impact on your joints by up to 90% while still providing resistance for your muscles. I hope these visual demonstrations help you understand how to perform these exercises correctly. Remember to start slowly and gradually increase the duration and intensity as you become more comfortable with each movement. Which of these exercises do you think you'll try first? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might encourage others to try something new as well. As we conclude our discussion on the 5 essential movement areas, it's important to address some critical warnings about the risks of relying solely on walking as your primary form of exercise, especially as we age. While walking has its benefits, we must recognize its limitations and the potential consequences that can arise from neglecting a comprehensive fitness routine. Understanding the risks of over-reliance on walking, first and foremost, let's consider the risk of muscle loss. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, and if we depend solely on walking, we may inadvertently accelerate this process. Walking primarily works our cardiovascular system and doesn't provide the resistance needed to stimulate muscle growth. Without strength training, you may find that your muscles become weaker over time, leading to difficulties in performing everyday tasks. This muscle decline can eventually lead to a loss of independence, which is something we all strive to maintain. Another significant concern is the impact of walking on joint health. Walking, especially on hard surfaces, can place repetitive stress on your joints, particularly your knees and hips. Many seniors experience joint pain as a result of this impact, which can deter them from staying active altogether. If you find yourself in this situation, it's essential to explore low-impact alternatives that protect your joints while still allowing you to stay fit. Swimming, cycling, or even chair exercises can provide excellent cardiovascular benefits without the strain. Additionally, we cannot ignore the importance of balance training. As we discussed earlier, walking does not adequately challenge your balance systems. The risk of falls increases as we age, and falls are the leading cause of injury among older adults. By failing to incorporate exercises that specifically target balance, you may find yourself at a greater risk of falling, which can lead to severe injuries, long recovery times, and a decline in overall health. Emphasizing the positive despite these warnings, it's essential to focus on the positive message that change is not only possible, but can also be life-changing. By adopting a well-rounded fitness routine that incorporates strength, balance, flexibility, core stability, and joint protection, you can dramatically improve your quality of life. The good news is that it's never too late to start. Many seniors see significant improvements in their strength, balance, and overall well-being after just a few weeks of dedicated practice. Think about how empowering it is to take control of your health. By focusing on these essential movement areas, you can regain strength, enhance your balance, and improve your flexibility, all of which contribute to a greater sense of independence. You'll not only feel better physically, but you may also notice improvements in your mental health and emotional well-being. Exercise releases endorphins that can lift your mood and enhance your overall outlook on life. As you embark on this journey, remember that every small step counts. Start by incorporating just a few minutes of strength training or balance exercises into your daily routine. Celebrate each achievement, whether it's standing on one foot for longer or lifting a slightly heavier weight. These milestones are crucial for building confidence in your physical abilities. I encourage you to share your progress and experiences in the comments below. What changes have you noticed in your body or mindset since you began focusing on these areas? Your stories can inspire and motivate others who may be hesitant to start. Together, we can foster a supportive community where we all learn from each other's journeys. In conclusion, while walking is a valuable activity, it's essential to recognize its limitations. By embracing a holistic approach to fitness, you can safeguard your health for the long term. Remember, it's never too late to move better, feel better, and live better. Let's take these important steps together toward a healthier and more fulfilling life. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. As we wrap up today's discussion on the essential movement areas for maintaining health and independence as we age, I want to take a moment to reflect on the key points we've covered and to encourage you to take action. It's been a journey through understanding the limitations of relying solely on walking and discovering how a well-rounded fitness routine can enhance your quality of life. Throughout this video, we explored the 5 critical areas of movement, strength training, balance training, flexibility and mobility, core stability, and joint protection. Each of these components plays a vital role in combating the challenges that aging brings. By incorporating these exercises into your daily routine, you're not just improving your physical health, you're also empowering yourself to live a more independent and active life. Embracing change now. I understand that making changes to your routine can seem daunting, especially if you've been accustomed to a certain way of living. However, remember that every small step counts. Start by identifying which of the 5 areas resonates most with you. Perhaps you're noticing that your balance isn't what it used to be, or maybe you've realized that you need to focus more on strength training. whatever it may be. Take that first step and commit to integrating these exercises into your day. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Begin with just a few minutes each day, gradually increasing the intensity and duration as you grow more comfortable. Consistency is key. The more regularly you engage in these movements, the more significant your progress will be. Fostering community and connection. As we've discussed, the journey to better health is not one that needs to be traveled alone. I encourage you to share your experiences, challenges, and successes in the comments below. What exercises are you excited to try? Have you noticed any changes in your strength or balance? Your insights could inspire someone else who is hesitant to start their journey. Together, we can build a supportive community where we can learn from one another and celebrate our achievements, no matter how small. Remember, it's never too late to start prioritizing your health. Many seniors see remarkable improvements in their strength, balance, and overall well-being after just a few weeks of dedicated practice. You have the power to take control of your health. And with the right mindset and a commitment to movement, you can make a profound impact on your quality of life. Looking ahead in our upcoming videos, we will delve deeper into each of these movement areas, providing you with more detailed guidance, demonstrations, and tips to help you stay engaged and motivated. While I won't reveal specifics about what's coming next, I can assure you that each video will be designed to enhance your understanding and ability to implement these essential practices into your daily life. As we conclude, I want to remind you of an important truth: aging is not a decline, it's an opportunity for growth and discovery. With each new day, you can choose to move better, feel better, and live better. Let's embrace this journey together, step by step. Thank you for joining me today on Wise Words. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, sharing, and engaging with our community in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you in our next video. Until then, take care of yourself and remember that every step you take toward better health is a step worth celebrating.